Hello everyone, welcome back to the old stream farm where I got a little bit of a few bits and pieces finished off camera. I emptied the lime out the spreader. It's sitting in that pallet there, I need to move that later, and I got this field here ploughed. So it's no weeds, but it's not been fertilised at all. This one is fertilised 50%, we need to harvest that one today, but we're not going to be doing it with our harvester. There's a few jobs I want to do today. First thing I'd like to do is jump in the harvester and, well, for lack of a better description, we're going to sell it. We're going to buy something a bit bigger. Can I get past that pallet? Yeah, I should be able to. Hit it on the way past. Now we're going to upgrade our harvester, which might seem odd because we've only really got one field to harvest, but the header on this thing is just too small. So we're going to change it for hopefully something bigger. We're at least going to be getting something with a bigger header. We might sacrifice some grain tank size for it, but you'll notice we have a bit more money than usual. That's because I sold the little blue foreshirt, if I'm pronouncing that right. It was just too light at the front. I could have got a cheaper tractor that was better. It's just not much use on the farm. So we got rid of that. We do still have the Dutz Frar on the farm, and it's costing us quite a bit, so we need to finish with that today so we can return it. I also did a bit of tidying up, putting trailers away and things like that off camera. Okay, let's see how much all of this is actually going to be worth. I know that the combine itself isn't worth a great deal. It's had quite a bit of depreciation on it, but the header's still worth a bit. So we can get 80,000 for that, and 26,000 for that, which leaves us 169,666. That's maybe a bad omen, to buy something else. And that something else is the Roshmas Nova 330, or 330 if you prefer. As you can see, it's got a header trailer on it, and a large header. It's a 7.4 meter header? 7.6 meter header. It's obviously not the right header for the combine, but I'm pretty sure we can make it work. The grain capacity of this combine is lower than the New Holland, but we will at some point replace just the combine unit itself for the massive version one when we have money available to do so. That has left us extremely short on cash, but that's not the end of the road. We don't really have anything else to spend money on today as such. We will need to make some money today though, but we have some crops to harvest and get them sold. So that's us back down at the farm now. This combine is quite a bit slower. So I think I got the right place to put that header trailer. But we'll probably be taking that away with the tractor rather than with the combine itself. As you can see, it does look quite big, but the pipe does extend out past it, so it should be okay. Oops. Like I said, It is a good bit bigger. If I just push back a little bit. It is a good bit bigger, so hopefully it makes light work of this. Doesn't really reach the ground, but I'm sure it'll be fine. That's a huge difference that's making. This header is almost twice the size of the old one. Which I'm quite excited about. It is filling up worryingly quick though. It does seem to reach the ground now. Maybe it's just the entrance to the field's on a bit of a hill. It does struggle for power a little bit, but I'm not too worried about the slightly slower speed because we've got the extra width. So it is still going to be quicker than what we had before. Although that very slight hill is kind of killing it. I wonder how it'll do on the next part. Taking pretty much all of its power to run this header. But surprisingly, it's not doing terrible. Okay, well, I think it's clear from that time lapse that mistakes have been made. That harvester just doesn't have the power for that header. So what we'll probably end up doing is we'll probably sell the harvester and see if we can make enough money over the next couple of episodes to afford the bigger harvester. There is other equipment that we need as well though, which is worrying. But right now what we need to do is apparently a pretty epic wheelie. And we need to fertilise this field. Hopefully it's not growing enough for crop destruction yet, I hope. Just check. Oh, it has. More mistakes have been made. We'll go and stick the row crop tires back on the fen and start fertilising. So what I've done is I've stuck the row crop tires in the front, and I've also stuck a bag of lime on the pallet forks on the front as a counter weight. I want the best yield possible out of this field. It's not been fertilised at all, so we need to as much of it as we can. I mean, I could go to the effort of fertilising every last bit of it, but it's quite difficult to see once it started growing, so we'll fertilise roughly all of it. I know I will be missing some with the way I'm turning and things like that, but it won't matter too much as long as the bulk of the field is fertilised. It's not taking very long at all, and the counterbalance of the lime is working perfectly, in fact. Not necessarily the way things are supposed to be done, but it works. It's not even going in a straight line up the field there. We've got this field to fertilise, and we have the large field that we created over there that will also fertilise before we seed it. Now, oddly enough, I've just checked the map, and that's done absolutely nothing to that field. Oh wait, it has. I had the weeds on. So that's a bonus on that one. And now we're working on the big field. Again, I want the majority of this field done. We didn't need the row crop tires to do this field, but we've got them on, so we'll be well using it. And what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to fertilise this field too prior to cultivating. Not sure if that's going to make much of a difference, but hopefully it does. I haven't worked out all the mechanics of FS19 yet. That's all of that field there fertilised. Now obviously the chopped straw, when it was cultivated, if it was cultivated in, would have acted like a fertilising stage, but because it was not covering the entire field, I think fertilising it with the spreader is just a better idea. I could put this on a hired worker, but I'll just very quickly get it done myself. I've got a good working width on this spreader anyway, so it will only take a short amount of time to get it done. But we have other things I'd like to do today as well, so I'll crack on with this and see how long it takes. Okay, so we've got the doots working in, what field number is it? Field 5, but not the doots, the Fent working in field 5 with the weeder. And we're going to be using the lovely doots with the subsoiler. Now, in case you don't know, the subsoiler leaves a cultivated texture but acts like a plough, so it fulfills the need to plough requirement. sort that worker before I start. It fulfills the needs plowed requirement on the map, and there's a cultivate texture, which is very useful. Let's see if I can work out the red field. I can't actually see any weeds in the field, but it's telling me that there is. I can kind of tell. There we go. So we'll get this lowered down. As you can see, it leaves the cultivated texture. Now without the cedar attached as well, the tractors work much better on the subsoiler. Much more capable. It's not the biggest subsoiler in the world, but it does the job. What I'm going to do is separate the field off a little bit and do this bottom part first. And probably time-lapse the rest of the field. There's a random patch of weeds in the middle, but they'll get ploughed in, so that's not the end of the world. I do like this dynamic dirt texture. Very cool. Hopefully this is just wide enough to fit in the middle there. Probably not though. Doesn't look it. Or maybe it is. And what I'll do is I'll have a look at the map after we do this bit and show you that it does fulfill the ploughing requirement. Here as well. I like how the dirt changes from wheel to wheel. Also notice the subsoiler stays oddly clean. So got 21,500 left. Obviously that's going to go down because we have hired workers and the likes. But I have plans to, well, we've got the expense of the combine to resell, which is £105,000 that we spent on that combine. Let's just have a look here and turn on needs plowing. As you can see, it's no longer yellow. So I'm going to crack on with this, and I'll see you after the time lapse. Well, that's all of this field finished, and the weeds taken out of field 5. Most of them anyway. There aren't any weeds in any of my other fields just now, which is good. Few weeds in the farm apparently, but that's okay. Field 4 and field 6 are the only two that need lime, and well, field G2, but we're not going to do that field with lime. So we'll just head back down to the farm. Keep forgetting this thing sticks out further than the tractor. This bit of land here, well, I messed that up. This bit of land here, I do have plans for, so I'm not going to do anything with it just now. It's just going to stay as it is. I'm not going to need this subsoiler for quite a while either, actually, so leave it in there for now. Let's come all the way down here. But that's all we really need this tractor for. So we will return this tractor, but not today. But thank you all very kindly for watching. I'm going to leave this episode here. If you enjoyed this episode, then you can hit that like button. If you're new to the channel, you can hit that subscribe button. And if you want to, you can hit the bell icon and you'll be notified whenever new videos are posted. And I will see you all in the next episode. Bye for now.